So, let's talk about the event that's
Sure.
coming this weekend, right?
Next weekend.
Next weekend
Yeah, the
that you're
9th,
actually
10th.
now participating in.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we're saying this weekend because I'm posting it.
True, you're posting
Yeah,
on Monday.
yeah,
Sorry.
yeah. So let's talk about that event because I don't know how rally works. Like what I'm saying, like the whole rally culture was completely different from like when I was a kid,
Yeah.
and it like sort of I think faded slightly down, or it's not as uh, can I say it's not as big, or it's not glorified as much as it used to be.
Yeah, you're completely
Because
right.
like it used to be like a big thing. I
was
think
massive.
we almost had like some school days off to go and watch the rally or something.
Yeah, it was massive.
Yeah,
And
people
you're
being
right.
flagged off in KICC and everything. We used to go for those things like when we were kids, but they're not that ceremonious anymore. I don't know.
It lost its unfortunately it lost its appeal when we lost the world championship.
Oh,
So you
that's
don't have
what
the big
happened.
names like Colin McRae and Carlos
Yeah.
Sainz and all those, Johan Kanken and all these super famous guys were coming out here, Tommy
Yeah.
Mäkinen, Sebastian Loeb.
Yeah.
Now, so it went through a lull period, but hopefully that's on the way up now because there's a lot more different. I mean, now in Kenya, if you're really interested in motorsport, you'll find it out there. I think advertising is also to blame. They're not necessarily marketing as well.
True.
And
It used to be everywhere.
it was everywhere. Like,
It
I can
used to
remember
be
going to
everywhere.
the bookstore. You bought the book. You bought everything.
I used to have stickers. I remember I used to have stickers and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Because now that you started mentioning it, like even some names that you've mentioned, I had already forgotten about them.
Yeah.
But back then, those were the names like I used to be. And we even used to make like toy cars and
Yeah.
put like, names of rally drivers and stuff. Now with all those flashbacks are coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I had even
Brilliant.
forgotten about them. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
So
So
since that's not as it used to be back in the
Yep.
day, um, what do you think? Like you guys are doing it differently, maybe and stuff. And I know also one of the reasons you reached out to me because about like this whole digital.
the whole digital space, exactly.
Yeah.
Which I think, like me,
Yeah.
I think there are a lot of old dinosaurs out there who don't really understand the space
Yeah.
and how to utilize it properly. So hopefully, more of this kind of stuff and more of the competitors getting involved with and people like yourself
Yeah.
will hopefully spur on the organizers and the committees and the federation to actually use the space a little bit better.
Because even now that I'm thinking about it, I've never I can't remember the last time I saw like a pop-up ad or just a video of rally cars, and like they used to.
Yeah.
Because now we have Instagram and all these social platforms. You'd think it might be easier to just put out like content, because then it had to be like through a TV station
Yeah.
where this is approved and everything. But now everybody's on their phone. I can record, put a hashtag, KCB rally, Nakuru rally, or this and that. I can just put a hashtag. Somebody can see the picture, retweet, put on Insta stories. But I don't see those pop-ups when it comes to rally.
Yeah.
But I see that when it comes to, unfortunately, I had to say, when it comes to like street racing and stuff. My people.
I think you've well, I mean, my understanding of it would probably be something along the lines of the guys that are doing street racing, for example, are a lot younger and a lot. They're different. They're the I hate to use this term, but they're the millennials.
Yes.
So they understand this stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Now
They understand it.
yeah. Because you guys are not on Twitter, you're not on Instagram.
Well, we kind of are, but we don't know how to use it. And I think
Include the young people, because they have the adrenaline rush. They'd want to know how they can move probably to the professional categories inside, because I think like the millennials are basically even like making money. I think they're able to actually capitalize, but they don't have like the mentors, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah, there's that. There's also, I do just think that it's to do rallying maybe in terms of your budget, is a little bit of a step up from
It's crazy.
Street racing. It's not cheap.
Mm.
But it also, I think there's a lot more organizing. There's a lot more logistics involved.
Formalities.
You have to go through. You get your licenses, blah blah blah. But a rally is not just going to be, Kiambu Road. We're going. So I'll tell you about this weekend. Yeah. This weekend is to give you, and anyone who's out there, I would say, if you're able to, come down and watch. It's a completely different sort of rallying to street racing.
It's in Nakuru, right?
So no, this weekend's rally raid is it's part of the Kenya National Rally Raid Championship. There are 4 confirmed rounds this year, and we've just. The first one is going to be in Naivasha, so it's on Kedong Ranch. Opposite Sopa Lodges. So on Moi South Lake
That
Road.
whole place is beautiful.
Yeah, so Sopa. Right. You'll see the Sopa Lodges sign.
Yeah,
exactly opposite. I have to mention Sopa because they've been very good to us.
They're
one of my sponsors.
It's so crazy because I came across Sopa last weekend because I was trying to get somebody in my podcast because they're doing a retreat with people from UK to Kenya, and they're gonna be hanging out at Sopa. So I was trying to ask them like, can you come to my podcast, or do I have to come to Naivasha because my kit is like portable? Because I'd really be interested to understand why. I think it was a whole yoga thing and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, Sopa Lodge, there's no shame to their plug.
No.
I mean, I've noticed them.
You should come and do a session next weekend.
Listen,
at Sopa.
I want to. I would want to. But
we can do it from the rally car.
Oh my God! Don't start getting me too excited, man. But let's see how it goes. We can plan that for sure.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So the format is Saturday, starting off at the ranch house in Naivasha.
Yeah.
I think we started around 10 in the morning, but that's just the sort of like the ceremonial start. The actual action happens on Kedong Ranch, and the entrance to Kedong Ranch, like I said, is opposite the lodge there. Yeah. And what we're doing is on Saturday it's a 30k loop twice, and then on Sunday, so we come in, we have a night, then Sunday there's another longer loop which I think is around 120 k's with a refueling point in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So unlike a national championship rally, which is only one day now, and you can see the car go boom round once, the great thing with this is it's a whole day out. It's really awesome for families as well. It's like the old rallying. You can come, set up shop, do a Kroger or a barbecue, bring beers, sit under a tree,
and that's what I'm all
about.
Drink
to your heart's content.
That's what I'm all about. Anybody who knows me, they know that's what I'm about.
Awesome. And then you'll see all the cars. And the great thing with Rally Raid, it's not just cars. Yeah. So Rally Raid is cars, motorbikes, quads, and buggies.
That's nice.
So there's all sorts of, and none of the cars are things that most people have ever seen. So you've got people like other competitors, Ross and Mikey and all these kind of guys are in these cars from South Africa, especially purpose-built Rally Raid vehicles called CRTs. Super powerful, mad cars. Yeah. Cars like mine, modified Land Rovers, Range Rovers, people on motorbikes, as I said.
It's so crazy because when people mention like all different cars, I start getting confused, right? Because I told you I'm not that much into cars. But I have friends who are into cars so much. Every single day, if you go to their house, they're watching just YouTube on modifications of engines. I have a friend who's always like building and rebuilding his engine every single day when I go to his house. Yeah. So I'm just thinking like, if he was in this seat right now, the questions that he would have for you. I'm just, unfortunately, I just don't know too many technicalities, but my interest is always there with anything that's techie, gear, and anything that's up to date that's actually happening.
Okay, that's brilliant. Well, you can, I'll be honest with you actually. One thing about me is that I know a little bit about engines and cars, but I am in no way, shape or form technically savvy. I'm not a mechanic or anything. I understand, I know where the engine is.
But if your car breaks down, you can fix it, right?
I can have an idea.
What?
100%. I can get it kind of going again.
Yeah.
That's why I have a navigator who is a mechanic.
Oh yeah, who's actually also good at that.
Al's job is out the car. You know how to make this thing get it going, please, sir. Otherwise, I'll leave you on the side of the road. So it's I know my way around a little bit. But if you pulled a unit out of a car and said, "This is broken, fix it," that's not where I'm super strong. I know how to do the rest of it. But
Yeah. So now, since we're talking about that same event, during our phone conversation, something came up to do with what was it? Like sponsorships and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to talk about that, or that's not something
no,
you want to put
100%.
out there?
I'd love to put that out there.
Yeah.
So what I'm, obviously to do this sport, we need support.
Yeah.
And I'm obviously, as every driver out there is, and every motorbike rider is who wants to get involved with motorsport.
Yeah.
We're always looking for support to be able to do the rallies. So we're all looking for sponsors, and I'm actively looking for sponsors at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And what what we're looking at here is, I'm trying to create a platform using the digital space. Really, I fully understand that nowadays, going to a company and asking them for money for me to go and have fun, to stick a sticker on the side of a car, is archaic. It's not going to happen anymore. Nobody's going to give you that money.
Yeah, clients are being too clever right now, because they're always like, okay. How much to do what?
Exactly.
Okay.
Look, if I went and asked somebody for 2 million shillings to do something, or 50,000 bob even to do something, they're going to want a return. They're going to say,
want to see where's our money going? Where's our money going?
Now the money doesn't necessarily relate to sales. I think that's also not a great view on marketing anymore. It's not. Eventually you want
I think
some
it's
sort of return.
all about, like, now probably visibility makes more sense.
Yeah.
I think visibility
100%
is what most people are looking for.
Visibility, relevance.
Yeah.
Basically growing your brand awareness, staking
Brand
relevant
awareness.
in people's minds, right?
We want people to talk about you, or just remember.
Remember.
Yeah.
And then I also would like to look at it, and doing sort of my take on it is to give back. We can use Instagram, for example. We can use Twitter and all those sorts of things to do all sorts of things.
Yeah.
We can use it for product launches, etc., etc. We can run.
I'll tell you what. Just something just came, like, on the fly on my head. I don't know how because just like you've said, when sponsors throw out like maybe X amount, I'd tell you what the Kisscapades podcast can do.
Yeah.
Can do a bit of content for you. I mean, if we can put my stick among the sponsors, I'm down for that.
Done.
What?
There we go.
Listen, guys, do you hear that? That's the first podcast. The first podcast to sponsor a rally.
There we
Driver.
go. True, 100%. That's wicked, man. Cheers, John. Thank you very much.
Yeah. So I mean, and I'm just thinking that's like one of the ways you can always tap into the millennials, as we're saying, because they're the ones sharing these pictures. They're the ones looking for this excitement and everything. And I know deep down, like, people love rally and everything, but I think it's just because it's not put out there the way it used to be put.
Yeah.
And I think we can just bring it up if we bring the fun back to it.
Yeah.
But the fun comes in once people start seeing, like, more the visibility we're talking about. It has to be there.
So what I'm hoping to offer sponsors is this, and this is why I speaking to people like yourself and looking for that support from this space actually. Is that if I would like to grow my profile, and through tapping into the millennials, as you sort of they like being called millennials, but anyway.
No, nobody has a problem with that. Nobody has a problem with that, because actually I think they feel like it's cool because it separates them from the dinosaurs.
But yeah, if a dinosaur can become a millennial, that'd be epic. But no, what we're trying to do is if what I would like to offer as a potential sponsor is a return. So I'm going to come and ask you for whether it's sponsorship in kind, whether it's actual cash.
Mm-hmm.
I will then, hopefully through these channels, and as I say, if we tap into that market and the broader local market, especially for local sponsors, and if we can go international with the international sponsors, is to get everyone sharing our pictures and buying into the team, as it were.
Yeah.
Getting involved with competitions if we run competitions, if there's product launches that sponsors would like to run through that platform. Mm-hmm. And then similarly, something I think that we're lacking here, what I would love to do is give back to the companies internally.
How does that work?
See, you're going to give my secret sauce away here.
Okay. We can hold on to that. We can hold on to that. Yeah.
So there's something that I feel that we could do through a sponsorship program, especially in this country, given what you've said to me about where you used to come from with rallying. Internally within companies, we could offer them something that I think it would increase the employee value proposition massively.
Listen, then don't mention that for now.
I'm not going to right now. And the other thing is, I want to use it to do it. There's the CSR element to this as well, and this is not. I'm not going to swear too much on here, but.
You can say whatever you want to say on this podcast.
Yeah, blowing smoke up somebody's rear end, so to speak, is that everyone talks about I'm going to be raising money for this charity or that charity. I'm not raising money for a charity because I just think if a company was going to raise money for a charity, why give me $1 million shillings and I'm only going to give 20% to a charity? They may as well give the full $1 million to a charity.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. I do rhino charge. So if I'm asking for sponsorship for Rhino Charge, then I would say, look, that's going all to the sponsor. We pay for the car out of our own pockets.
You do what?
I do Rhino Charge as well. Yeah.
Participate
participate. I participate in Rhino Charge. So
I know them. Who do I know from Rhino Charge? Pink Horns.
The Pink Horns, the ladies.
My friends. Shout out to them.
Well done. They did very well.
Liza.
So
and the squad. So.
Well, we're the Charging Hippos.
Okay.
So anyone who would like to find the Charging Hippos. Last year we won the Spirit of the Charge Award, which means that we have, which is probably one of the most prestigious awards that you can win at the Charge.
And you see, that's the same thing. Like Rhino Charge is like a really, I think it's one of like the biggest, like probably car.
Motorsport event?
Yeah,
it's a motorsport event.
But still, I don't think it gets highlighted as much as it should be.
Yeah, I think
as much as it has, like. But do you think it's necessary? Because everybody needs that extra visibility, I guess. Or you guys are just okay on that side.
It's a difficult one with Rhino Charge. We can talk about that
maybe in another podcast segment.
And I could get somebody from Rhino Arc down here. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot here. So.
Let's save that for later.
But so for Rhino Charge, if we're looking for sponsorship, that goes 100% to Rhino Arc. So that makes sense for you to give me that amount, and we pass it on.
X amount.
And you get the visibility and hopefully the return anyway. But with Rally, what I would like to do is raise awareness in sport through motorsport, is that being disabled doesn't mean you can't do whatever you want to do. And
I think that's so important, because even like when I was talking to, like when I see, like even when somebody talks to you, they can't get that. And then when you said it, I was like, oh, this is important, because now it brings a whole different element here, because I'm just thinking, like, even for me, I'm a horrible driver. So when you mentioned that and you said you're in a rally, I was like, I need to meet you.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, look, if we can inspire anybody, it doesn't mean if I can help somebody along the way in whatever way it happens to be. They've seen me doing something, means that they will go and try it. Brilliant. And it's not just the guy who's less fortunate or more fortunate. Anybody, it doesn't matter of your socioeconomic situation. It's up here, right? So if you've had a mental illness,
it's all in the mind.
If you had a physical injury, if you're depressed or anything like that, it's not even that. Even somebody like yourself, like people look at me and go, like, geez, Sam's doing that, what am I whinging about, type thing.
And that's what I'm talking about, because at times I have two lady friends, and I told them like they're the worst people that I've ever met. And cause both of them, like, coincidentally, when I asked them like, what do you like to do for fun? One said sleeping.
Sleeping. Okay. Wow.
Okay. Imagine. I'm saying people.
A lot of your life.
I'm just saying, like, you see other people, like, backpacking, going to this country, one country, going camping and there's so much that you can do. And somebody's telling you, like, their hobby is sleeping.
Wow.
The other one said the same thing. I told them, like, you're the worst people, like, on earth. Because I'm just trying to think, if somebody said that to you, you'd
Yeah.
be like, are you,
Well, yeah,
are
I
you
would,
crazy?
I would, yeah.
You'd be like, are you crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, I enjoy having a lion, but I'm not going to
Yeah.
spend my time sleeping.
Yeah, but so that's what you're saying. It's so important because somebody else will look at you and say like, wow, you're participating in rally.
Yeah.
You are very positive, how you talk, how you carry yourself. You're talking about all these things that you're doing and stuff. And I think it all starts from here.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Look, it's a mindset. I've been lucky enough to be put in that mindset by the people that I'm around. I think also,
It is so important.
they say
So
if you hang
important.
around stupid, you become stupid.
Facts.
So don't hang around with me
Facts.
too much, by the way. But in terms of, other things that I've done and I do,
Yeah.
I go. Okay, I haven't been for a while, but I go rock climbing on the climbing wall at.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it at Parklands or where is it?
The one in Diamond Plaza. So
Oh,
if you
yeah.
have a look on my Instagram through there, you'll find a video of me rock climbing.
Yeah.
Of which Nikhil, he saw me doing it and he went and gave it a crack. So now he does it, and
Yeah,
which is
because
great.
like you're saying, it's just those little things that you're waking up and actually going and doing them. You're enjoying them.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
And
You've got to do these things.
I mean,
I water ski.
like even, listen,
There you go.
worst part, I've never done rock climbing. And now I'm
It's
going to
not
do
for
it
everyone,
and
but
tag
yeah.
you. No, because
Okay.
I
you
always
been-
see people do it. And I always kept on saying like, I'm going to do it,
It's
I'm going
great
to do it,
fun.
I'm going to do it.
It's
So
great
I'm
fun.
going to
give it a
do
crack.
Yeah.
I water ski as well, so I bought a special ski from. It was bought for me by
Water?
Water skiing.
What's that?
So you get.
Is it like surfing or where you get pulled?
You get pulled behind a boat.
You can do that.
So I have a special ski that a little brace on it that I sit on that skis.
Yeah.
Again, it's on my Instagram.
I'm
And-
gonna change like how I'm doing like a lot of my things. The only problem with me and why I can do like a lot of extreme stuff, it's because I have horrible eyesight.
Well, if you can't see what's coming, that's the best thing.
Oh shit! No way, no way. I love like swimming and stuff.
I can give you some goggles, and your glasses in behind your goggles. You'll be fine.
I know. Okay. Yeah. I'm just guessing.
We'll just tape your glasses
or
to your head.
just customize. But just you mentioning it, I'm just saying like it's no excuse. I can still do all these things because
Everyone can do whatever they,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
it just
put
starts
your mind
with
to it.
it just starts with your mind.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, and it's always like making up all these two little excuses here and there. So like you've said, like your main goal, like even for the rally, why you're doing it, it's also like to just inspire and
It's look, if it's more to sort of just raise awareness to
Oh,
anybody
yeah,
out there that
awareness.
you can do this. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. You can also get involved with whatever sport, whatever, just basically give somebody that nudge that they need,
Yeah.
no matter who they are, where they are, what their situation.
yeah.
If somebody sees somebody less fortunate or somebody knows what they perceive as a worse situation than you
Yeah.
doing something, you're going to be like, well, you know what, I can actually do something.
I can't
I
complain
pull
about
fingers.
this. I can actually do this.
And yeah, that's basically what the other side of it that I would like to do. And if you can be a brand ambassador for somebody, then for a company, that's also what I can offer a sponsor. Is that like
And it makes sense.
And that's it. So I mean, my goals in life are down the line. I'd love to do the Dakar Rally. So that's my 4-year plan, is to actually go and do that. And I met a really inspirational guy last year who kind of gave me the vision that I could do it. South African guy called Joey Evans, and he broke his back and actually managed to do the Dakar Rally on a motorbike. So Joey is been like an eye opener for me. And when he turned around to me and said, "Sam, your story is 10 times more interesting than mine. You should go and do this. And any company that doesn't follow you will be the ones who are crying 4 years down the road that they didn't support you."
Yeah.
And I also would love to be Kenya's first sort of fully fledged Red Bull.
I think
ambassador sponsored by Red
I
Bull.
think it just
we
makes,
don't have one
I
in
think
Kenya.
it makes sense. It just
Yeah.
makes sense.
We
And
don't
even
have
with
one.
what you're doing, I think it just makes sense.
So that's the goal anyway. But let's get to the start line next weekend, or this weekend, sorry, and
This weekend.
this weekend, sorry,
Yeah.
and see how we do.